Hey guys, this is Sean Waller, also known as Sean Your Realtor.
Yo!
Continue to educate yourself because this business is always evolving. Just continue to learn. With it, talk to you guys later. Welcome to the Strictly Free Game Podcast. I am Sean Waller, also known as Sean Your Realtor. Whatever you want to call me, just make sure you call me. That's the pitch that I'm calling you.
I love that. I do. I love that so much.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I am here with Nicole Schwartz, Miss TikTok. You're like Miss TikTok now. That's what I'm calling you. Nicole is amazing, but I'm not going to give all of your accolades, right? I'm going to let you do it. Introduce yourself. How you doing, Nicole?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Nicole Schwartz, Long Island Nicole, with RE/MAX Integrity Leaders. I co-own our Smithtown location, and yeah.
Top 20 under 40?
Top 20 under 40.
What year was that, 2019?
That was 2020.
2020.
2020.
Okay. 2020, nice. All right, and what else we got? She is, if you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, and you haven't started following her yet, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. Can I honestly say that? If you have a dog, she may kidnap the dog during the
I'm totally taking your dog. If it's cute, it's mine. If it's cute, it's mine, and they're all cute, so they're all mine.
I've known Nicole for how long now? Maybe like a year?
A year or two. We've been chit-chatting.
Chit-chatting through Mike
following
Totino.
each other.
Yeah. She motivates me through her videos. I'm not as good as she is, though.
No.
I'm not. Because
I disagree.
She's amazing at what she's doing right now.
I disagree. No. When you started that, like walking down the street and all that stuff with Matt, our visual, I swear you inspired me more than you know.
Really?
Yes.
I'll take that. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
You are my second guest of 2022.
Woo!
Happy New Year.
I wish I was first, but that's all right.
Well, you are first. We're just going to edit that out. You're first. I asked Nicole to come on because one, she's amazing. Second, she's a beast at what she's doing. And I need some free game from you. I need to learn what you're doing. I need you to teach the viewers what you're doing. Tell me a little bit about the business. What's going on with the business right now?
Business is good. Business is booming. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you know that my main source of business is referrals and social media.
We love referrals.
Yes, we love referrals. So, look, I think real estate has about 10% to do with houses and 90% to do with people and the relationships you build with them. If you want to be a successful real estate agent, it really all comes down to the relationship, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not a cold caller. I'm not a door knocker. It's not what I enjoy doing. Mm-hmm. And I love people. So that's the majority of my business is referrals from past clients. Nice. And social media. I stay in front of people. I'm constantly posting content. I like to mix it up. I like people to see who I really am, which is why I love videos so much. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's only so much you can translate in a picture and a caption. The video is where you get to show who you are, and that attracts the people who want to work with you and who I want to work with.
That's the beautiful thing about it too, though. So when you're working with referrals, you can kind of pick and choose who you want to work with. Like, you're not really like hammered down to the business because you are your business and you control how you want to structure your business.
Yes, 100%. So
yeah. How did you get? Well, let's backtrack. How long have you been a real estate agent?
This is my 4th year as a full-time realtor. Yeah, I was licensed for 2 years before that. Okay. But I had a full-time job. I didn't do anything. I think I sold like one house in 2 years. I didn't do anything. I didn't use social media. I didn't promote it. I didn't try. I find that it's really hard as a part-time agent to service your clients the way they need and deserve. Yeah. So this is going to be my 4th year full time. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there as a part-time agent. I remember running to the bathroom to answer the phone, trying to do everything on your lunch break. It's tough.
It's hard, especially the way the market is now. Like something
I can't even imagine trying to do it now part-time.
Me either. Something lists, you got to be ready to go. You got to be ready to go.
Literally, like once you want already. So you get the alert, you're out the door.
Yep.
So for someone you've been in the business for, we're gonna say 4 years. Those 2 years.
They
don't. Say 4 years. So, but you say you built your business off referrals. So talk to someone that's in the business now, right? They're just starting out. They're going to say, showing how does she start getting those referrals? Like, what did she do to implement that structure in her business?
Well, really, it started from social media. I took a lot of classes. So I was originally with a different company, and they had a great corporate training. And I have to shout out Mike Geraci because he is amazing. He's a trainer there, and he really taught me everything that I knew, and did very early on.
With social media?
Yeah, he encouraged me to, he gave me certain apps that he used. He encouraged me to get my face out there, to do videos. I mean, I watch some of those videos now. I cringe. I'm like, who is that person? Who is that? Because I was so nervous. But I did it anyway. And, you know, he encouraged me. He said, you might not see results for a while. And it was probably like 6 months of constant posting things and sharing content and acting like I knew more than I did at the time, but just sharing little bits of information and educating people, and then it started to come. It started to roll.
In. Okay.
Yeah, but I really will say, I mean, people are like, yeah, okay, like it's just from that. It really was just from that I started getting business, which then turned into referrals because of how I treat my clients.
That's good.
Yeah, but it started from social media. Yeah.
It's funny because I tell people, because mine's the same setup. And people reach out. I'm pretty sure people reach out to you all the time too, just to probably pick your brain. I'm pretty sure you say the same thing to everyone else, and they never implement it.
Yeah.
Because you know how we could get. I've been there. I mean, if I don't have a haircut, and I don't even have hair. You have to laugh that.
You look good, bald. It's fine.
But I would like, I don't have a haircut. I don't have the perfect outfit.
Yeah.
I don't have this. I don't have that. And then once you start, all right, I'll go get a haircut. Then 3 days later, the outfit changes, and you never get to the point where you're posting that video.
100%. I used to be so self-conscious. I have like one little crooked tooth down here. Don't zoom in on it.
Yeah.
But I used to be so self-conscious of that, that I was like trying to find the right angle. I would do it like 50 times. I would record the same video and just be staring at my tooth. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, who cares?
Who cares?
You know, who cares? And that's what I love is like, now that I do it all the time, like, I really don't care.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, if the mood strikes me, if an idea comes to my mind, like, just do it, man. No one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares.
So let's talk numbers. I'm not trying to get into your pocket, but people like to they want to hear the results with the numbers.
Yeah.
So your first year that you went full time, do you know how many deals you did the first year?
26.
The first year?
Yeah, my first year I sold 26 houses. Then the second year that's when I switched to Remax, was like right on the cusp of entering my second year of real estate.
Okay.
So I switched over to Remax and I sold 53 houses my second year.
You doubled it the next year.
I doubled it almost. Nice. Yeah, I did. So I doubled it. And this past year I sold 70. So
70.
Yeah.
All off referrals.
Yeah, pretty much all off referrals, and
Nice.
you know, sometimes I get calls from Google and things like that. They're not a direct referral, but they see my business page, so sometimes it's that. But yeah, I would say like 90% of my business is referrals.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I don't buy leads. I
did the buying leads thing, and that's not. I bought. I'm not even gonna say the name of the company. We know what company we're talking about. But I bought those leads. I was about to slip and say it.
Yeah.
And I would get, after a while, my phone came around. I'm like, I gotta stop this damn thing. Like, this is annoying now.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the leads are,
I
you
know.
know, they're terrible.
Yeah.
I think I paid for it like 2 or 3 times. You know, they make you do like 6 months.
Yes.
And I only closed 1 deal.
Yeah. I mean, look, I know people who crush it on Zillow or, you know, on paid leads. I really do. But I feel like that's a completely different type of sale.
It's a lot of work. That's
Yeah,
way more work.
It's different. It's different. You know, those people pretty much, they're calling you, they think you're just a door opener. Open the door, show me the house. I never want to see you again.
Yeah.
And you know what? My broker, he teaches a great course on how to turn those kind of leads into your clients and then your raving fans, which gets you referrals.
Okay.
So it works for some people. It didn't work for me. It's not really my style.
Like I said, I would avoid the phone calls after a while.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm still paying for this thing every month. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to these people anymore.
Right.
So you switched brokerages in the middle of your second year. What made you go from the prior broker to your Remax now? What made you switch over?
Well, I just felt like there was a lot more growth opportunity for me there. You know, my broker, who obviously you know, Peter Grosso, he's an amazing mentor.
Pocket Pete.
Pocket Pete. It's very rare to find people in real estate who actually want to help you succeed, because we're in a sales commission-based business. It's very competitive. That's how it felt in my first office, was kind of just like, good luck. No one really wanted to help you.
Yeah.
So the culture that Pete created and that now Pete and I have created in Smithtown is it's really amazing and very unique. And so I went to Pete because we did a deal together, actually. And I think we went out to coffee like 50 times before I actually took the leap. But before I even joined him, he was like sending me videos like, hey, here's what I did for my client today. Maybe you want to try this.
Nice.
And then I started implementing some of it, and I just realized, like, someone wants to help me. There's literally no upside for them at this point. I don't work with them. You know, I'm not making them any money. But who would want to do that? Like, why? It's rare. Like, that's a good, genuine person. He actually cares to lift other people up. So that's why I went over there.
Nice.
And he taught me a lot of stuff he does in his business, definitely helped double mine. And now we're business partners, so we kick ideas back and forth. I think we've both helped each other grow. And the culture in our office is phenomenal. Any agent is happy to sit with you and say, hey, you know what? I tried this and it's really working. Hey, you know what? I tried this and it's working. We all kick ideas around. There's no competition in our office. If there is, it's healthy. It's like, hey, you did that. I'm inspired to do better and more.
Exactly. Which is what's supposed to be friendly competition.
Yeah. So that's why I made the move, and it's been great. Never look back.
How did you get into the partnership? How did that? Because like you said, you were like, you're not even counting the other 2 years. You're 2 years in, basically.
Yeah.
And you say, you know what? I'm just start a partnership. How did that happen?
Well, so Pete was approached actually to take over the Smithtown location. It was already a Remax with obviously a different name and different owners. And I think COVID kind of like scared them. We did this in the middle of COVID. I think COVID scared them and kind of pushed them, hey, it's time to retire and like go, you know, relax. And Pete approached me and asked if I wanted to partner on it. And I said, sure. And you know, look, when a lot of brokerages were shutting down their office space and firing their admins, we bought a new location and continue to grow.
Nice.
So
good. And you guys set up, so your location in Smithtown, you guys have like a whole media setup.
Yeah.
Like give me a little information. How is your Remax office different from another Remax office?
Yeah,
whatever.
I think we're different than everybody in the sense that we're huge on video. I mean, again, Pete and I built our entire business basically using video and social media. So we're huge on that. So we turned a big room, I forget the size of the wall, but it's huge, into a green screen, and it's a media space. So you want to come in and do a podcast, we have that set up. We have lights, we have cameras.
Nice.
We wanted to make it extremely easy for people to create content and reach their audiences. So that's what we push. Like, we want to help you figure out who you are, what you bring to the world, and how to deliver that on your social media, where you already have friends, family, and followers who are watching you. So we wanted to make it as easy as possible for you to do that. And it's free, you know, I mean, creating professional content, you know, it's not cheap, it's worth it. But we wanted to make a space for, you know, people could just come in and do it for free. We have editing software in there. You could go as far as you want with it.
Who does the editing? Do the agent do their own editing?
Yeah, like, so I know how to work it. I mean, I don't do it anymore,
Oh,
but in the beginning
Watch
I
out,
did.
Matt. Watch out.
In the beginning I did edit some stuff. And I don't do it anymore, you know, but it's, you know, people come in and do whatever they want. So it's a really cool space. And yeah, we love it. It works out well.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Pete is what word am I looking for? Pete is a very dynamic guy. He's a big guy, right? So he could be like a teddy bear to you, or he could be intimidating to you.
Yes.
He's a teddy bear though.
He's definitely a teddy bear.
Pete, I noticed everyone that I come in contact with always have nothing but great things to say about Pete. They always praise what he does, and they always say the same thing that you basically say.
Yeah.
He's always helping. Do you see a lot of the agents now in your office kind of generally going over to the social media space, or how is that working out?
No. So you know how it is. You're telling people, like you just said, you're telling people to do stuff and they don't implement it. You're sharing, but they don't want to do it. So again, why we created this space is so to eliminate like excuses for not doing it. It's like someone will come in the office and be like, hey, what's up? You want to make a video right now? And like sometimes we do it with them. Sometimes we just say, hey, here's a great idea. Do this. But yeah, I would say like almost all our agents are using video now and using that space, you know? So yeah, it's definitely helped. I think people get comfortable, you know, it's a really nice room, it's private. You could go in there and screw up, no one's laughing at you. You know, Matt's cool to shoot with, but not everyone is comfortable in front of a camera person right away.
He's intimidating, man. You didn't see how he's pacing back there? He's intimidating. You started doing a lot of TikToks.
I did.
And you are amazing at it. Like, I can't figure out TikTok to save my life. I feel like the old man trying to figure out TikTok.
Well, I did too.
Yeah?
I did too.
And I'm like, I can't do that. And I give up easily.
Yeah.
What got you into doing your TikToks that you're doing?
So it's so funny. So when quarantine hit, like that's when like TikTok like blew up, I feel like.
Crazy, yeah.
And I remember I was like calling Pete like, yo, if we can't ever sell real estate again, I'm going viral on TikTok. And I lasted like 4 days and I was like, all right, I'm not going viral on TikTok, forget this. So I really didn't start doing it again until like, I don't know, maybe a month or two. And I noticed that like when I posted every day, that was getting me followers constantly, more likes, more views. I was telling Matt yesterday, I'm getting heckled by like 12-year-olds on TikTok.
That's when you know you made it though. That's when you know you made it.
At first I was like, am I gonna fight with a 12-year-old on TikTok? And then I'm like, no, this is good. This means that like, this is working. So yeah, I just started using it and it's amazing. At first I thought like, it's just fun and I'll post it on TikTok, but then I'll share it on Instagram and Facebook, which is where, you know, I get business from doing that. And I, like I said before, I like to mix it up. Like I love the educational stuff, but the TikToks are funny and they're short and they're quick and people watch them. But you know what? I actually just got a real listing lead off of TikTok, not Facebook or Instagram, TikTok. And I'm like, oh my God.
Which is crazy. So I know a lot of agents that, you know, like you said, they're scared to get into the whole content space. And they keep saying, oh, that's not real stuff. Like, you don't really get leads. And you told me that yesterday when we were texting, and I'm like, that's dope. Like, and it's only been, what, 2 months, like you said, that you were really focused on.
I can't even believe it. This woman wrote me, you know, she's been commenting on a lot of my stuff. I always respond, you know, nice stuff or asking me questions. I always respond, and then
Was this someone that you actually did
I don't know her at all. No, I don't know what, you know, how I came up on her page. I guess TikTok is, the hashtags are everything. That's how you show up in random people's feeds. So I don't know how she found me, but yeah, she was commenting on my videos. We started a little private chat, and she has a house to sell. That
is dope. That is dope. And from TikTok, literally on your phone, free app. You gotta listen from it.
And like the silliest little videos you can ever imagine. I'm like, wow, this stuff really works.
No, I don't have the fun personality that you have. I can't do this type of TikTok. I don't.
You do.
I feel so awkward. Like I can't be.
You don't have to dance. You can do other stuff.
And I have friends that would never let me live it down. Even if it's good, they would never let me live. We'll be like 80 in the retirement. Remember we did that TikTok in 2020?
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, look, sometimes my friends laugh at me too. And I'm like, I don't care. You know, it's working. Like they joke with me, but it works, man. Who cares? I used to get in my head about that too. Like, oh my God, what is this person going to think? And is it silly? Is it stupid? Blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
That's true.
You know?
I mean, I don't care about anything else. Like Instagram and all stuff, fine. When it comes to TikTok, but like you said, it's not always about the dancing, but when I think of TikTok, that's kind of what I think about.
No, there's so much more on there. I'm going to start sending you random TikToks.
We're going to do a TikTok together one of these days.
We're going to do it when we're done.
What?
Yeah, I already thought of it.
You can actually put me on the spot. So if you see me dancing on TikTok, it's Nicole's fault.
When we're done shooting, we're doing one. I already thought of the sound. I got you.
Oh boy, you set me up. What do you have in the mix? What's going on? What's new?
What do you mean, like?
As far as anything, like business, what's you have anything brewing up?
Like long-term plans.
Long-term, like what's the 2 year goal? What's the 5 year goal?
Oh, geez.
I don't like doing 10-year goals.
Yeah.
I feel when you do 10-year goals,
That's too far.
It's too far out. People wait to year 9, and that's when they start to implement.
Yeah.
What's your 2 year goal?
So, I mean, this year my goal is to implement a licensed assistant into my business.
Okay.
So, right now I have a virtual assistant. She's a real person, but she doesn't live local, so she's virtual, so to speak.
Okay.
So I have her, and she's amazing. She's helped my business incredibly. Like, I could not.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
So you would say that that's definitely been.
Oh my God, the best. The best.
Okay.
Best thing I ever did. I wish I did it sooner.
Really?
Because she helps with a lot of the stuff that takes a ton of time. Scheduling appointments, mapping out where I'm going, checking the status of listings, like paperwork, all the back end stuff she handles. It frees up more time for me to do what I do best, which is meet people, form relationships, sell real estate. So she's been wonderful, but I would like to add a licensed assistant to that, a local person who can help with showings and inspections and appraisals and things like that.
That's
so that's
so much time.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. So that's definitely part of the goal. Everyone always asks me, are you going to start a team? I don't know.
That was coming.
Yeah, I don't know that that's really on my radar, to be honest. I like my business the way it is. I need the help. I need the virtual. I would like to have a licensed assistant, maybe 1 or 2 in the future. But yeah, I think that's kind of the goal. Expansion is definitely on our mind for RE/MAX, of course. We'll see where that takes us.
Expanding as far as in Long Island, or are you trying to do different?
For now, I think more areas in Long Island, and then, considering other possibilities. But
I like that smile. That smile means showing. I can't tell you, but we got some things going.
Yeah, but I have great relationships with realtors all over the world. That I've told you tons of times. RE/MAX is a global brand. I mean, I'm literally working on something with an agent from Peru that I've never met.
Nice.
She has a client who owns some property in Quag, so we're working together on that. But yeah, continuing to kind of build my referral base around the country, around the world is on the list.
So your referral base is also other agents?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%, yeah.
How would you tell someone? How are they structured? Well, is that mostly because of RE/MAX, or is that because of what you've been doing on your own platforms?
I think it's both. So every year RE/MAX throws a big convention in Vegas, and agents come from all over the world. We're going in February.
Nice.
So agents come from all over the world. My first year with RE/MAX, I think I was there like 3 months, and I went to Vegas. I made tons of agent relationships, and then, throughout the years, I've just been friending people on Facebook. They friend me, we follow each other. There's referral groups on these social media that, hey, I need an agent in Long Island. Who do you recommend? And I have relationships with people now that we're all, we recommend each other,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So that is a huge part of my business, is agent to agent referrals as well.
Nice.
So yeah. I think I've given out about 10 referrals this year, and I've probably gotten about 10 in myself. So
that's good.
Yeah.
What, so you said the team thing is just not, I mean, the team thing can go either way. I don't think a team would be for me. I think it would probably make more sense to have like you said, like an assistant that could help with other things. I don't want to micromanage.
Me either.
I know it sounds, sounds sexy to have a team.
Right.
But it sounds like another job to me.
Yeah, it is. It's a whole, look, and I'm happy to help anybody. Any agent in my office asks me for help, I'm happy to help you and sit down and show you what I do and how it works and why. But yeah, managing like a whole team, I like managing my real estate business. I don't know that I want to add that. And we'll see. I mean, who knows?
It could happen in the future, down the line,
Years down the road, that can change. But for now, I think this is my plan. Just virtual assistant, licensed assistant, keep it going, grow as I need to.
Keep cranking them out.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing any type of mentorship?
I've been thinking about that a little bit.
Really dope at it.
Yeah.
Really dope. I mean, because when people think of mentors, they don't think of their peers.
Right.
Like they don't think of someone that's there around the same age, around the same,
right.
And I think it'll be dope because you get everything. Like you get the hardest part that people can't figure out is the social media part.
Right.
You get that. So people can relate to you a little bit more. You should.
Yeah.
Mentor by Nicole. I see it.
All right, you help me brand it, and then we'll figure it out.
I can't put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah.
But I'm down for it. I'm down. I think it'd be really dope.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really dope.
I've considered it, but like I said, I'm happy to help. If anyone, needs anything, you can always DM me or call me. I'm happy to help.
Okay. Right,
until the mentorship program is officially in place.
There you go. Then that's when we change the dynamic.
Yes.
Now you've been shooting a lot with this guy that's behind the camera.
Yes, I have. Matt, our visual.
El Papi behind the camera. And I'm not just saying that because we're in the studio, but the videos have been good. He stepped his game up a little bit.
Oh, thanks.
But the video, and I even told him this a few days ago. I'm like, I love Nicole's video.
Thank you.
I love them. What is your vision behind? Because there's a certain theme with it.
Yes.
What is the vision behind those videos that you put out?
So, well, like I totally came in here and I was like, I like this chair, I like this rug, I like this room. I reset up his whole studio.
Yeah.
I'm like rearranging the furniture. I'm like, this is where I want it. But no, so it started with my silly Instagram versus reality video. Like that's when the relationship really started. I've worked with Matt before, but like we never had like an ongoing thing. So once we did that, then I was like, all right, I want to keep doing this, but I want to throw out like little educational stuff. And I actually think it was Matt's idea to turn them into reels, like under a minute, really quick, because look, I scroll all the time, and if it's more than a minute, I'm like, all right, I'm bored. Unless it's like really captivating.
Yeah.
So I loved his idea to make it real, 60 seconds or less. So basically what I do is, I come in here and we shoot like 5 or 10 of them, or however many we can squeeze in. And I'm just trying to give little bits and pieces of information. Yeah, so.
People love information.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people should start thinking of that more.
Yes.
And it's smart that you did it as a reel because like you said 60 seconds, to the point, get to it, and you look amazing on camera doing it.
Thanks.
I like
the setup. I'm not gonna lie. I like the setup. I like the director chair.
There you go.
But I do. So, but
and you command the room. Like there's a lot of people that don't command. Like you can tell that you own that camera. It's yours.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And so, all right. I like to give, like I said, it's all about free game. What advice would you give to someone that's trying to start that process, right? Because everyone can't afford to do it this way.
Right.
What advice would you give someone?
Very simple. It's super easy. There's a million free apps on your phone that you could use to edit videos very cheaply. Throw your phone number on there, throw your logo on there, whatever you have. But I would say start with the branding. Again, figure out who you are.
Can you explain what branding is to someone?
Yeah, so well, I'll tell you this. I went through a couple of changes just since we're talking about this. I went through a few changes and then I finally said, I need one name that people know me as. And I got to shout out Salt Lake Esther, who's a Remax agent, and she suggested, why don't you just be Long Island Nicole? And I'm like, I love it. It's simple. It's, it
easy to remember.
Right. Yeah. So think of who you are and how to share that with the world, create a logo for it. I mean, look, let me backtrack and say, if you haven't figured that out, don't wait to start posting content until you do, because it's wasted time. It took me I don't even know, a year to come up with this logo that I now have. Okay. And if I wasn't doing video all that time, I would have lost a year.
You'd have lost a year.
Yeah. So don't wait. Yeah. But figure that out too. Order off Amazon one of those, the stands, the tripods with the ring light. You can set it up anywhere. I have one in my office, I have one at my house, so I can do it on the go, do it in the car. I don't really care where you do it, but if you're someone new trying to get into social media, just do it. Watch other realtors, steal their ideas. Put your own spin on it. Yeah, because look, we're all pretty much do the same thing, so we're all gonna share the same stuff. Just be yourself,
be as authentic as you can.
Yeah, be authentic, let your personality shine through, because that's what attracts people to you. It's not, it's not about wearing the Gucci belt or hopping out of the Range Rover. It's really not.
Yeah, I got my Target belt.
Yeah, please. My shoes are from Marshalls.
I'm telling you. Like you said, reality versus perception, but
I think don't get hung up on making it perfect. That's really what it is. I actually sometimes prefer the stuff that's in the car and off the cuff, and I prefer that sometimes.
It comes off a little better anyway. Because we're always on the go. We're always doing it. And I saw you on one of your TikToks, like Nicole, her hair is messy, she got her things under her eyes. That's what people want to see. Like that's the dope part of it. Yeah. You're not all glammed. I mean, maybe I think she's more glammed than that. 90% of the time, because I've never seen her have an off day. Every time I see her, she's always to the team.
Oh, I don't post the off days that often. I mean, that's one thing I try to be put together, but.
So just get to it. That's the advice.
Yeah, really, just do it. Like, call me. I will tell you what apps to download that I still use them sometimes. If if I'm in the car and I have an idea and I want to throw my phone number out, I'm not going to wait and send it to Matt. And you know what I mean? Like, just don't lose the time. Call me, message me. You want to know what apps I use? I'm happy to share them with you. They're super easy to use. Like, really, just do it. Yeah. Start following. What I did in the very beginning is I followed successful realtors, people I knew already sold a lot of homes. I started following them, and I just grabbed ideas from them and I put my own spin on it. I think people like the educational stuff when they're thinking about buying or selling real estate, or if it's on their mind. And again, the funny stuff, it just kind of helps you show who you are.
It's a good mix, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to get onto the funny stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not funny though.
Yes, you are.
I will figure it out.
I feel like you've done some funny stuff, no?
I don't think so.
I think you have. No, you did one that I loved so much. Was it the for sale by owner one? What was it?
Yeah, we did that. I forgot about that.
That was really funny. I swear that was the day I'm like, I love this guy.
I forgot about that one.
That was the day. I think I sent it to Pete and I was like, check this guy out. This is hysterical. That was good. You're funnier than you think.
I forgot about that one, yeah. Maybe I got to use that one. So we talked about the mentorship. We're gonna get you into that. We talk about, so you're branching off a little bit as far as brokerage. The brokerage is most likely going to expand. What about Nicole stands out more than other realtors? Besides social media, besides all that other stuff. Because 70 deals is a lot of deals. Like, that's not, don't take that easy. Like, that's not a number that flies out of everyone's mouth. So what makes it a little different? 70 deals is not a lot of deals. That's a lot of deals to manage. What
oh my God, is it? Yeah, it really is. Well, I mean, again, I have to give credit to my virtual assistant because she does help me on the back end again with paperwork and like follow up and things like that. When you have that many deals in the pipeline, it gets overwhelming. And when you're working with that many buyers or sellers, like you can only be in one place at once. So splitting that time up, it gets hard, you know, and there's been moments where I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna pull my hair out, you know? Yeah. But I don't know what makes me stand out. I mean, look, if you read my reviews, I think that it feels like funny to say it, but the consensus across the board is that like I genuinely care about my clients, and I'm not saying that no other realtor cares about their clients. I'm sure there's plenty that do, but a lot of people look at this as a very transactional thing. Like, I'm here, I want to sell this house, I want to make money, and that's it. And I don't, you know, of course the money is great, like I want to get paid for my work, but in reality, I really become friends with my clients. Like, we really build a bond. Like, I try to get to know them on a deeper level. I think I'm pretty easy to get along with, so we have fun. I never force anyone into a house, you know. An inspection goes bad, I'm the first one to tell you to walk away. You know, I walked into a house last night with my clients. They loved it. It was a flip. I could tell that these guys cut a million corners. The knobs on the kitchen cabinets are off. Like, they're totally cockeyed, you know. I mean, the
eyeball and everything, huh?
Yeah, the doors are warped, and my clients are first-time home buyers. They just see shiny and new. And I said, look, you love this house, and inspection will show you what you can see. But I can guarantee you, there's stuff behind the walls here that we can't. I could see in the finish work. Yeah, you know,
the finish work is that bad.
Right?
You know, they cut corners and everything.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think that is what makes me stand apart and gets me referrals. Is my clients really know that I genuinely care. I'm the first to tell you, this is not a good house, this is not a good deal, don't take that, you know, let's keep looking. And I really think that they feel that, you know. And so
I'm glad you said that, because a lot of agents that I know that are super successful all say the same thing about their business. Like, they all work by referrals. It's always about the people first. And I've been in deals where I told people to walk away. I'm like, the house is horrible. Like you said, they see the shiny, but it's horrible. So walk away from it. And that says a lot, because a lot of people aren't like that. I
know. They'll just shove you into anything, you know. They will. But my goal is not for my clients to close and go, ugh, why did Nicole sell us this house? I want them to close, I want them to be happy, and then I want them to share me with their friends and family, you know, if they feel that I earned it, which, you know,
Yeah.
I think.
Because something happened a year later, this is going to be a full.
Yeah, 100%.
Seriously.
Yeah. And I try to be the resource for my clients for more than, you know, a banker or a real estate attorney. You know, I try to go beyond that. You need a cleaning person, you need a moving person, you need a plumber, you need a contractor. I try to have the best people on my side. So whatever they need, I can help them. You know? Yeah. Someone asked me for a hairdresser the other day. I'm like, I got you. I got you.
You are one stop shop.
Shout out to Tracy Bulasakis. She is the best.
Shout out to Tracy. Shout out to Tracy. You guys, you and Pete, you actually went to one of your events. What was this? A few months ago. And I noticed, the carpet event. I noticed you either had agents from different brokerages there.
Oh yeah. And that was free. We put that on for free. We paid for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we want to offer knowledge and education to the real estate community. We truly feel that it makes it better for everybody when we all know a little bit more. And you know, if we're going to do the event anyway, why only keep it to RE/MAX? We like to invite everybody in, anybody who wants to learn.
Have you noticed that you're seeing more people just collaborate now? Like you're seeing different brokerages come together. You're seeing just like, I don't feel like it's as competitive as it was when I first got my license.
Yes.
But I also started in Queens and it was like cutthroat with everything.
Oh yeah, I think it's still crazy out there. It's like the wild, wild west.
I would rather deal with Long Island agents any day of the week. I'm telling you.
I do think that I've sort of noticed the same thing, that the industry is becoming a little more friendly, I guess, for lack of a better word, with each other, with other brokerages. I think with a lot of young blood kind of being in the space, that's encouraging more networking together. And, you know, look, the better the community is, the better it is for all of our clients.
So it just feels, it feels better to come to work.
Yes,
you know what I mean? In a way.
100%.
Because you make that phone call, you know you're going to, I mean, there's still some bad apples out there, we know that. But for the most part, it feels warming when you speak to people. You know your offer is going to get submitted.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What are you seeing in this market right now? We had the conversation, but what are you seeing in this market?
Yeah, so, well, since January, pretty much, I was praying for new listings, thinking, oh yeah, the holidays are over, New Year, blah, blah, blah. We're going to see so many listings. We haven't. There's nothing. There's nothing out there. But what I do see is I think the buyers were a little fatigued. I saw a little slowdown, like not even just November, December, like we were talking about. I really saw it start like September, October.
October-ish,
I saw a slowdown in the buyers. They were fatigued. They were getting disgusted of, you know, overbidding. I see them all coming back to life. And I think that's because of the interest rates going up, and you know, so I think that some of the people who maybe decided to sit it out for a little are back full force, you know, because the rates are going up.
These open house.
I know, it's nuts. It's nuts. I put up a listing in North Babylon a couple weeks ago. There was like 100 people through that house in 2 hours. It was nutty. It was nutty. 25 offers.
Do you see the market slowing down anytime soon?
No, I don't think so. I really don't.
Even with the rates going up a little bit?
Well, I think that's going to cause a little adjustment, but if we don't see inventory, it's not going to change it that much. I definitely don't think we're going to be in a buyer's market anytime soon. As the rates continue to go up, obviously, you know, people's purchasing power gets less, so that will reduce some of the competition. But
so what advice, so speaking of that, before what advice would you give to that seller that's on the fence right now, that buyer that's on the fence right now? What advice would you give them? I mean, because I can say it all day, but if it's coming from someone else, you know, it's reality.
No, it is. I mean, look, to the sellers who are on the fence, I mean, I don't think we're ever going to see pricing like we have. I do believe we've sort of hit like a plateau where in the summer, like, and before that, I felt like you could throw a listing up for like almost anything and people were paying it. And I was telling my buyers, please don't pay that for this house. Like, please, I'm begging you. Now we're in a little bit of a better situation with that. But to the sellers that are on the fence, like, this can't go on forever. I definitely think we've hit a plateau in pricing. Not that prices have dropped or dipped or crashed. I don't think that's coming. But, you know, I think this is a time to pull out your equity while you still have a huge pool of buyers, because as the rates continue to go up, which they are, the people who can afford your house is getting smaller and smaller. So, you know.
And don't be the last one. Don't be the last one to put the house on the market.
No. Plus, hello, it's cold. Like, go to Florida. I want to go to Florida.
I want to go to Florida too. Florida, go to the Carolinas.
Yeah.
I mean, even I wouldn't even say the Carolinas. It's kind of cold down there.
Yeah, no, Florida. The only place I'm ever moving if I move is Florida.
Where in Florida? What do you have in mind?
Well, my parents are down in Hollywood Beach, so I love that. I love the East Coast. I love the
Hollywood
East Coast.
Beach is nice.
Yeah, it's
we went on
nice.
vacation down there a few years, like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, they snowbird.
Very, very
So
nice.
I don't know if I would be there exactly, but I'd definitely be somewhere on the Southeast Coast. That's where I want to be.
Is that retirement, or maybe you should have like you can start. Well, you don't want to do a team, so you can't do a team. Maybe you can have like some mentorship stuff
Maybe.
going on. You get an excuse to fly to Florida every once in a while, right?
Exactly. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's all I have. Is there anything
Awesome.
that you any free game you want to leave with?
Oof. I don't know. I feel like I gave it all.
You did give it all.
Oh, yeah, I gave it
Tank is
all.
empty.
Yeah.
So your referral? Do you do any coaching or referral? Not referral. So Brian Buffini is a real estate coach, right? So everyone goes to Buffini for the referral part.
Right.
Have you ever done any type of coaching like that, or you just do everything with Pete?
Yeah, I haven't done any type of coaching like that, but I know certain things that those guys do, and I do some of it. And I think we've talked about it. Like, I do quarterly drop-offs, so all my clients, friends, family get a little gift from me every quarter, that pretty much is in line with whatever season we're in.
I actually changed mine. I used to do monthly. I'm not doing monthly.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot to even think about.
Exactly.
So so I do like quarterly drop-offs, which I know is a Buffini thing. So I do that, but I do have another process when my clients are in contract that I implement, just to kind of stay in touch with them. Because once your client is in contract, we were just talking about this before we started, if it's not an attorney you worked with, you get dropped off the emails, you're like out of the loop. And they're working with the bank and their attorney. So, but that's your best chance to like stay in front of them, continue to build your relationship, prove your value throughout the contract process. So I have some other stuff that I do that came from Pete that he and I have modified and all that.
Nice.
That helps us stay in front of them.
Okay. So it's all about just touching.
Yeah.
It's all about, Is there anything, because I know a lot of agents are starting to build like their own little communities within their community. Do you do anything in your like township?
I don't, so Pete and I are involved in the chamber because in Smithtown, where the office is. So we do that, and that's been wonderful for us. We go to all the chamber events, we meet other business owners and things like that. So I'm involved in that sense, but I'm not really involved I just bought my house in Holbrook. It's not like my normal, it's not my normal, it's not my hometown. So it's been something I'm like adjusting to and figuring out how I can get in with the community and help the community.
You just renovated, right? Didn't you
Oh
just
my
do, like, a
God,
big
yes.
Did I just say like
Oh my
let's
God.
bring back like bad memories and stuff?
Yeah, no, it was a lot to live through.
Yeah, you lived through the renovation?
Oh my God, yes,
Oh,
yes. So, oh my God, yeah. And when I bought the house, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do like little stuff and I can live with this. Yeah, okay. Once you do like one room, everything else looks so much worse. And I'm like, all right, I can't live like this anymore. So I renovated the whole house.
Nice.
It's done, it looks beautiful. Shout out to Remodel Rob, they did a great job.
Nice.
So yeah, it's all done, it looks great, but it was a lot to live through.
Yeah.
I tell all my clients, like, hey, here's the
It's
reality.
not HGTV.
Nah.
It is not that at all. I did a full renovation too, and it's. I kind of like the process. I like,
Did you live there during it?
No.
Yeah, that's different.
I couldn't. That's why I said, I was like, you lived through that? No way.
Yeah, it was a lot.
That's a lot.
A lot to live through.
We bought the house in April. We moved in 4th of July weekend.
Okay. Oh yeah. So
we had time.
You're golden.
That was before the kids. That was before
Yes.
I couldn't even imagine trying to do that.
No. I was literally going crazy. Like towards the end, I was like, if this isn't over soon, I'm just gonna set the house on fire. I can't do this anymore. But we made it, and I'm happy.
It looks great. I mean, that's where you shoot most of the videos in the kitchen.
Yes,
right?
yes,
The kitchen
yes.
looks amazing.
I love the kitchen. It really came out beautiful.
Nice.
And that's what I will say. Like, I could have bought something that was done and just moved in, but most of what I was seeing like wasn't really what I loved. It was pretty, but it wasn't what I loved. Now it's everything that I could have wanted. So,
but that's an experience that you can talk to with your buyers as well.
Oh yeah,
because you went through that whole experience.
Yeah, and I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Nicole Schwartz, Miss TikTok and killing it and 70 deals a year and building that referral base.
Yes.
Which has worked phenomenal.
Yep.
Tell them how to reach you.
631-923-7800. Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking. 631-923-7800. Call me, text me, hit me up on Instagram, Long Island Nicole. Same on TikTok, Long Island Nicole.
There you go. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you do all that good stuff. Share the video. Nicole is a beast. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. It's fun.
Appreciate it. Talk to you later. That was good.